It's coffee time. Yeah, I'm using the same mug 2 days in a row. What? You gonna call me out on it? You can't, because I already called myself out. Okay, so anywho, today the internet has been very sad, very much butthurt feelings, because Benedict Cumberbatch didn't get the BAFTA for, I think it was leading actor for Sherlock. Everybody was like, oh, he's definitely gonna get it. He's totally gonna get it. There's just no question in my mind. And then Dominic West got it instead, and now everybody is tripping balls. I wasn't too upset about it. I think because I've been in the place before where I've really supported an actor and then they've won, but I didn't think they were going to. And I was just like, yes, that is amazing. Like, they actually, even though there was this person that everybody thought was going to win, they noticed you and they gave it to you instead. Like, that's so awesome. It's a great feeling. So for me, I'm kind of like, well, you know, it's sad because I love Benny Cumberbatch, but the people who really love Dominic West right now are like, I thought he wasn't gonna get it. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. So I think we should all, burritos, y'all gotta chill out. I used the term, I referred to a bunch of people as burritos the other day. And now I'm in love with it because it was just a spur of the moment thing, but now I'm like, I want to call people burritos all the time. My friend was like, why did you call everybody burritos just then? And I had to make up a reason because you guys know I don't say things because they make sense. I say things because they're fun to say. So I was like, oh, well, you know, when people are really upset, it's good to call them burritos because they're like a bunch of feelings all wrapped up in a tortilla. And she was like, oh, that makes sense. And I was like, whew. It was like I was in a class. You know when you're in class and the teacher calls on you and you're like, oh no. Oh no. And you kind of have to BS your answer. Just be like, all right, let's see. I know vaguely what happened in this book, but no, I didn't read it. So, this book was really good because it talked about the problems in society and how people can overcome adversities and be better. And then your teacher's like, oh, good, excellent, A+. You're like, yes. Chariots of Fire just feels so awesome. But yeah, so lots of BAFTA unacceptable problems happening. But I think we should all chill. I think we should all chill, burritos, because this is going to be okay. It's all going to be fine. Today has been very cosplay filled in my mind because last night I was watching Adventure Time like I told you guys I was going to be. I literally just marathoned it. Oh, and you guys have been, I'll come back to what I was going to say. I keep getting messages from you guys asking how I watch Adventure Time because you guys know I don't have like cable or satellite or anything on iTunes. I know it's so tempting to just be like, I'm just gonna torrent all of it. But shows like Adventure Time is one of those shows where I'm like, I want to make sure that I'm supporting them. I want to make sure that I'm supporting them. So on iTunes, you can actually like buy a whole season before it's even done. So like for this current season of Adventure Time and the current season of Metalocalypse, I bought the season, and every time a new episode is uploaded, I just automatically download it. So every time when I open up iTunes, if there's a new episode, it'll just download it for me. I don't have to pay for it because I already paid for every episode that's going to come out. Does that make sense? So that's how I watch. They have every season of Adventure Time on there for, I think, $20 a season. And I love that show, and I rewatch the episodes all the time, so it's like worth it. And yeah, at first I was like really hesitant to do the, you know, oh, you're buying the whole season even though you're only gonna get 3 episodes now. I was like, I hope that this doesn't go wrong. But it totally works. It definitely works for me. So I love it. And you're able to get episodes not like the exact day that they air, but you get them the day after, I think. So I'm able to keep up with my show-nanicals even though I don't have the televisions, and that way I don't have to download it illegally. I can just get it for reals, and then I'm actually supporting the show. That's what I like. That's what I'm all about. So anywho, I was watching Adventure Time last night, and I texted Trish because Trish has that like really long black hair. I was like, Trish, I need you I need you to cosplay Marceline someday. And she was like, oh my god, I love Marceline. I would love to do that. And I was like, yes! And then we talked about it more, and she was like, okay, you should cosplay Finn/Fiona, and I'll cosplay Marceline. And and now I really want to do it for Trey Chat's birthday is coming up. I really want to dress up for Trey Chat's birthday, like make myself a sword and stuff. But I'm still working on my Kerrigan costume, so I'm like, oh, so many things. And Anime Expo is the exact same weekend as VidCon, but there's like 2 days that don't overlap. So Aaron Lee and I are like, we gotta go to Anime Expo right after VidCon. But we were like, what's a really easy costume we can do? So I think that we're going to go as gender-bent Kuroko characters. I'm gonna go as Kuroko, and I think she's gonna go as Kisei, because she already has that, like, blonde hair. And we're so jacked about it, there are, like, no words. We're like, all we have to do, we just have to buy jerseys! But now the question is, do we buy jerseys from when they were part of the Miracles team, like their middle school jerseys, or do we get their high school jerseys, or do we get both because we'll be going for more than one day? It's, like, hard to figure out, but it's like the easiest costume ever, you guys. You just get a jersey. That's all you have to do. And if you needed to make a jersey, even easier. Like, money-wise, even easier money-wise. And then I just have to dye my hair blue. And we will be in money. And it's great, because Kuroko, like, has no emotions, like, on his face. So I just get to walk around deadpanning all day. All day. It would be the best. It would be the finest thing. So I'm excited about so many things right now, because Fiona costume, easy. Kuroko costume, easy. The Kerrigan costume is still super hard, and as I've explained to you guys, I've been super distracted, so I haven't worked on it in like a week, so I'm like, there's so many things happening, but I have to commit. I have to do all of them now, because I'm so excited about all of them. I think the only things for a Fiona costume, because she just wears, like, the thigh-high socks, and the little black shoes, and then a blue skirt and a blue top. It's just this. It's just the head thing that I would have to figure out how to make. And then her sword. I'm all about swords! I love that show. They're making another gender bent episode, and it's going to star Marshall Lee. Everybody was so upset. Any of you who don't watch Adventure Time are going to be, like, just so frustrated with most of my episodes for the last couple of days. But, Marshall Lee is the gender-bent version of Marceline, the Vampire Queen. And he got no lines in the last gender-bent episode, and everybody was like, what? So, this time, it's an episode all about Marshall Lee. And I was like, that's probably a good idea. You guys are probably smart to do that, because everyone was so upset. We're like, why? Why wouldn't you just do this for us? Why? So I'm excited for it, because that episode is so magical. Yes. Sometimes I feel like I'm in a flurry. Like, I just talk and talk and talk and talk and talk, and then suddenly I, like, have to take a moment and just kind of deflate. And then be like, and I'm gonna play Dragon's Dogma for the first time today. Very excited about it. Some people have gotten extremely addicted to it. Like, my friend Jared, he spent 2 days literally, like, not leaving his couch playing that game. I was like, dude, you gotta stop, dude. You gotta stop. But he absolutely loved it. Allie loves it. Although Allie says that the combat is really good and the storyline is kind of meh. And Jared said the opposite. So I'm like, well. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how I feel about it. But I'm going to look at Target and see if they have it. And I'm going to get kitty litter. Not that that matters to you guys, but it's just, like, mentally preparing myself. What do I need to get at Target? The number of times my brother and I do this. Both of us. I don't know if he's gotten better as he's gotten older. I haven't. Sometimes I'll go to the store and I'll be like, okay, I need this, this, and this. But one of those things I'll be so focused on that I'll, like, only get that. Or I'll get that and something that I'm impulse buying that I saw on the way to get the other thing. And then I'll go home and be like, I never got that thing! So I always need lists. Always. Unless I don't have anything specific that I need, I just know I need stuff. That's most of my grocery trips. It's me going to the store and going, I know I need food. So, yep. And then I wind up with too much food. Is there such a thing? Not really. There is such a thing if you don't eat it before it expires. Then it's really sad. But overall, it's hard to have too much food, I think. Because food is glorious. I'm gonna go and get Dragon's Dogma and do all those things that I just discussed. But I hope that you guys had an awesome day. And thank you for all of your sweet well wishes from yesterday. It was really very sweet of all of you. And I will talk to you again tomorrow. Okay, bye-bye. Mwah, mwah.